Welcome to Sparsholt, and in particular, welcome to the Land and Wildlife area. My name is Dave Locke, and I'm the Curriculum Lead for Land and Wildlife. There are three distinct areas within Land and Wildlife: countryside and conservation, game and wildlife management, and fisheries and aquaculture. And I would encourage you, if you're interested in game and wildlife management or fisheries and aquaculture, to listen to the video links for those two sections within Land and Wildlife. For the rest of this presentation, we're looking at countryside and conservation, and I'm planning to take you for a bit of a tour, a bit of a look round. We're going to look at the levels of course that we offer within Land and Wildlife. We're going to touch on the facilities, the excellent facilities that we've got at Sparsholt, and hopefully you'll get a feel, a sense for what it might be like to study here. It is a friendly college. It is a rural environment. You know, what better for studying countryside management and conservation? You can see by the aerial photo. It's a typical Hampshire landscape. It's a mixed farm. Within that mixed farm landscape, though, you've got all sorts of interesting habitats. On the college estate, we've got ancient woodlands. We have species-rich grasslands, a network of hedgerows and wetland habitats as well, and our college lake. We're very fortunate. So in terms of resources and facilities, our land and wildlife students benefit first of all from the estate itself, the 176 hectare estate. Some of the other resources that they benefit from, they get regular use from, include the Game and Wildlife Centre, which includes chainsaw training areas and Greenwood crafts areas. They also use the labs wherever possible. So in terms of teaching the scientific aspects of the land and wildlife courses, the students may well also have access to the labs. So moving on, this really just gives you a feel for the place. It also suggests or gives you good information on where studying at Sparsholt might take you next afterwards. So most of our students that study countryside and conservation with us have already have that established interest in natural history, in wildlife, in environmental issues, and the careers that they're targeting tend to be things like countryside rangers, estate workers, reserve wardens. So an integral part of their studies, regardless of the level, is to learn about the UK countryside, to see it for what it is. It's 70% agriculture, but within that you've got interesting habitats within it. So on level 1, 2 and 3 there are units that look specifically at the UK countryside and what it is effectively and what's found within it. Because our students are then going into an industry and you can see on the screen there some of the industry partners that we work with, it's also essential that they get an insight into learning about the industry itself. So, you know, who are the Forestry Commission? Who are the Environment Agency? You know, what's the difference between statutory organisations and NGOs, so non-governmental organisations? And again, regardless of the level, the students will get an insight into how the countryside industry functions and how the conservation sector functions. So we've discussed a little bit about the facilities. We've looked at potentially some of the jobs that our students might be targeting at the end of their studies. Many of our students finish with us through level 1, 2 and 3, and their next step is to go on to higher education. And one thing I would definitely like to signpost at this early stage is that there is a natural pathway here at Sparsholt for students to move from further education into higher education. And the higher education team here at Sparsholt deliver courses, a foundation degree in wildlife ecology and conservation and a Bachelor of Science honours degree in wildlife ecology and conservation. So you can see there is a pathway all the way through. So very, very broad in terms of what we offer. There are specifics about each course in the rest of this presentation. So whether it's level 1 rural skills, that you're coming in at. That's potentially aimed at students that might be coming in maybe not with the best GCSE results in the world, but we still want you here at Sparsholt. We still want you to come to Sparsholt, teach you practical skills, upskill you in terms of your personal organisation, and your ability to work with other people. You'll also get a lot of practical experience, working hands-on. It's a big focus on woodlands on our level 1 course. If you're coming in with your GCSEs at grade 3, then our level 2 technical certificate is the course for you. You'll learn about a range of British habitats. You'll learn about how to safely manage them. You'll learn about the ecology of them. And it will set you up perfectly, that 1-year course, for then if you want to move on to our level 3. So a really good grounding, both at level 1 or at level 2. Moving on, our level 3 courses is our A-level equivalent course. This is a 2-year program, and to access this course, the entry requirements are that you've got English and Maths at GCSE grade 4. But we also consider applications from mature students as well. So if you're out there and you're wanting to undertake a career change, we've had lots of mature students in the past that have used this level 3 course as a vehicle to a new career, and there's plenty of people now working out there in conservation to back that up. So the level 3 course is an A-level equivalent qualification, but it's still very practical. Our ethos here at Sparsholt is to teach you wherever we possibly can, vocationally and in an applied context. And quite often you'll find yourself outdoors in all weathers, so come prepared. Yeah, for the careers that you're working in, that shouldn't come too much of a surprise. So thank you for listening. I can't recommend the college highly enough. Personally, I've had an affiliation with the place for 20 years, and it's an excellent place to study. So if you're thinking of applying, think no more and act. Go on to the website. There is links through to which are fairly clear to how to apply. Keep in contact with us. The college are active on social media, and if you're a little bit more old-fashioned, give us a call, send us an email. But from a personal perspective, if you're looking to get into countryside management or you want to work in conservation, then Sparsholt is really the place to study. So hopefully I will meet many of you again in the future. But for now, thank you for listening, and good luck, and I'll see you in the future. Thanks very much.